Hi and welcome to Opm Now, where we look at the activities of Prime Minister Holness and your government. I'm Naomi Francis. Coming up on Opm Now, first shipment of COVID-19 vaccines arrives in the island. Prime Minister hails women as leaders and innovators in national development. And we give you an update on the national tree planting campaigns. The details of these and more stories coming up now.
This week's episode of OPM Now is brought to you by the National Tree Planting Campaign. Plant a tree, protect Jamaica, preserve the planet.
The first shipment of 50,000 units of COVID-19 vaccines arrived in the island on Monday, March 8. Prime Minister Andrew Holness, the Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton, and the Foreign Affairs Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith were joined by the Indian High Commissioner to Jamaica, His Excellency Rumsung Masakwi. The shipment arrived approximately 4:18 at Norman Manley International Airport. The AstraZeneca vaccines are a gift from the Government of India. Other shipments of vaccines are scheduled in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, the Government of Jamaica has provided further information on the implementation of Jamaica's vaccine strategy. Doctors, nurses, and other health professionals will be vaccinated first. Phase 2 will see members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Jamaica Defense Force, as well as persons 60 years and over, who will gain access to the vaccine. In April, agency staff, early childhood institution workers, public sector workers, persons who interface with the public, JUTC bus drivers, government officials will receive their vaccines. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has provided a detailed vaccination program schedule, which is available via its website at moh.gov.jm/vaxplan. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has warned that if Jamaicans continue to flout the COVID-19 protocols, more stringent measures will be implemented.
We are all free people in Jamaica. Freedom is paramount. Freedom is the ultimate. Freedom is the Jamaican dream. However, we are not free to be irresponsible. With great freedom comes great responsibility. And as a citizen of this country, you have a responsibility, more than enforcement, more than compulsion, but a duty to follow the law.
The managing director of SCJ Holdings, Joseph Shakir, says all persons who previously occupied government lands in Red Hills, Innswood, St. Catherine have been properly relocated to Ebony Park, also in Innswood.
It was alleged that the residents were ordered to relocate without proper arrangements being made in respect of their relocation. It was also alleged that all work done in respect of the relocation was done by Food for the Poor. Food for the Poor was engaged by SCJ at a cost of US dollars 7,600 or 1.147 million Jamaican per house. The cost of the 10 houses built so far was US 76,000 or 11.47 million Jamaican dollars. The 10 households reallocated were additionally paid a total of 500,000 to offset the costs associated with relocation.
Mr. Shakir says the residents have every amenity at their new location, noting that allegations that residents have had to pay for water are inaccurate.
The total expenditure on the relocation project, including the provision of electricity, water, streetlights, construction, fittings, and drainage, has exceeded 50 million Jamaican dollars to date. SCJ remains resolute in its commitment to provide each of the residents with a title to their new home and to the development of their new community. We have no quarrel with persons who have no choice but to informally settle on government-owned lands. But it is important to national development that these settlements not be haphazard and that they be structured and properly formalized.
Commonwealth Day 2021 was also International Women's Day, and in a virtual message, Prime Minister Holness said that the government continues to actively prioritize gender equality, even as he hailed women as leaders and innovators.
And there is no doubt that we continue to actively prioritize gender equality. In our general elections last year, a record number of women entered political representation. Jamaica's parliament has more women now than at any other time in our history. We have taken tangible steps to recruit and promote women out of the recognition that women are innovators and leaders in all areas of national life.
The Prime Minister also noted that the countries of the Commonwealth affirmed their common goals and shared commitments to the core values of democracy, human rights, and the rule of law.
The Commonwealth is a testament to inclusiveness, understanding, and respect for all peoples. Even as we individually seek to overcome these challenging times which direct our attention inwards, the Commonwealth provides a community of friendship and mutual interest within which we can build partnerships, share experiences and practices, and connect, innovate, and transform together.
The Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of National Security, Senator the Honourable Matthew Samuda, is calling on all Jamaicans to resolve conflicts amicably as he notes the culture of violence that has become commonplace in the country.
We have to stop being so aggressive to each other. We have to work on conflict resolution. We have to give the strategies that remove weaponry from our young people time to work. But most importantly, we have to participate in our governance. If we participate in our governance and work the strategies that have been proven to work, we genuinely believe we will break the back of the violence epidemic that is in Jamaica and that has been with us for 50 years.
And in our highlight of the week, we share a snippet of the relaunched National Tree Planting campaign under the theme, Plant a Tree, Protect Jamaica, Preserve the Planet. The government is committed to the National Tree Planting Initiative, through which we aim to plant 3 million trees in 3 years, representing 1 tree for each Jamaican.
The Forestry Department is leading the implementation of the National Tree Planting Initiative, which seeks to plant 3 million trees in 3 years, 1 for each Jamaican, plus a little extra for good measure. So I'm inviting each Jamaican to visit our nurseries across the island and collect your tree seedling and make your mark towards this great goal for Jamaica.
And that's it for OPM Now. Please remember to follow the Prime Minister on all socials at Andrew Holness JM and on YouTube at Andrew Michael Holness /JM. Remember, please keep the COVID-19 protocols and stay safe. Catch you next week.